I was 2 years old when I realized that you couldn't cycle on top of Henderson Waves because it took an hour up here. And I got to push my bike all the way up and down. I'm going to go to Henderson Waves for cycling, and I'm going to Anytime Fitness to gym. But before that, we're going to go and check out some good food spots around Tiong Bahru. So I haven't been here in ages, but we're going to try out the chicken rice and I guess Tiong Bahru Bakery, because that's what's the famous place to get coffee and I guess snacks. So we're going to have that as a pre-workout carb meal before the workout. So we are at Tiong Bahru today. I'm going to get some lunch. I have no idea where I'm going, but apparently this place is pretty good. There is like Kaya Toast, there's like Fatty Bom Bom, which is a burger joint, I think. So yeah, we're gonna eat at a hawker center. Let me try the roast. So crunchy and crackling. I feel like the rice could be a bit better. Like, it's not as like yo fat as I want, like it's not as oily. But overall it's pretty good. This was $7. It's like a standard fishball soup. I quite like actually. It's spicy, but I don't know if I would say this actually. Get a nice spoon of chicken and roast together. The chicken is quite fatty. We just had chicken rice. It was pretty good actually. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Not the best I've had, but also at least above average. And I think that for the price point, it is actually pretty good. The rice could probably be a bit more fragrant, but the chicken and the roast was actually amazing. So if you're gonna try some good chicken rice and you're going for a run near Henderson Waves, I think Tiong Bahru Hawker Center, this food court area, is one of the better ones to go to. Walking to Tiong Bahru Bakery. This is a very like nice old shophouse stretch. I think that's like very expensive nowadays, but it's actually very like scenic and tranquil. I think yeah, the houses here are so big. So you know, we're gonna try out some coffee. Okay, we finally made it to Tiong Bahru Bakery. The sun is actually relentless, so we're just gonna head in so we don't damage our skins. Flake it till you make it. I've never tried it before.
You never tried Shih Pan?
Very creamy. Very nice. So basically trying to do cardio every day along with like strength training. Trying to make sure that like I at least make sure my cardiovascular is still there, because I'm going to do some high rocks at the end of the year. I'm not really training super hard for that. I just want to get my strength back, but at least, you know, just stay fit. That's my main goal at this age. I'm actually pushing 30. Basically, Ang status already. Alright, so we are cycling towards Henderson Waves, and you can see the natural wildlife right in front of us. bunch of chickens. Wait, let me zoom in on them. Look at them. They're not even scared of me. Look at all those chickens. Alright, we're gonna cycle. We're going uphill now, which is the hardest part. Apparently, the other entrance is closed, so we're going to Mount Faber exit D right now. And it's purely uphill climb. So we're gonna see if I can do this. But it's actually quite okay. I think you have to be reasonably fit to do this though. Okay, we are made it to the top of Mount Faber. Done about 4 km. It's been an hour of cycling. I had to wait for my girlfriend because she was struggling up the hill, but I think it's reasonably tough effort actually, because you're actually basically cycling up incline. It's at least like a 30-degree slope at some point, so you gotta have like really strong legs and glutes to power through that kind of incline. Something like an Ironman, I think, or like a Tour de France kind of condition. But right now I'm going to be going all the way down to Henderson Waves, which is quite a distance from here actually. I'll let you guys take a look at where we are. So essentially, we cycled from Tiong Bahru, which was quite far, and that is Henderson Waves. So we're gonna cycle all the way there. Actually, I brought like a drone, my DJI Osmo, but most of the time I bring so much stuff, right? And I end up just using my iPhone to film. So I think that's like the most convenient thing. And it feels very weird, like bringing a drone or a pocket camera around. I don't know, I just feel like people are judging me. So I prefer just using my iPhone. Oh, fuck, almost fell. Alright, so it's a very scenic cycling route actually. The next few weeks I'm going to try out different routes. So I'll be trying out MacRitchie, Bishan, Ang Mo Kio Park, Botanic Gardens. I kind of want to just try out like the different cycling and running routes across Singapore. So yeah, let's get there. Okay, now we're going on to the downhill part. I just need to concentrate because thankfully I'm on the road. So I shouldn't be like using my camera and talking. Oh wait, I said things too early, it's uphill again. Right, let's just get up some speed before we can go up that uphill. There's a little bit of a hump, so we'll see if we're gonna... Oh. Alright, we finally made it here. Whew. Alright, let's go. I have like crazy eye bags, but we finally made it to the top of Henderson Waves. It may look very easy for a lot of people who came up here by not the cycling route and not the uphill route, but it was actually incredibly tough. So it was like a 4.28 km of uphill, which was kind of disastrous, but you know, we made it. So to reward myself, I'll have a celebratory banana. Look at all the Chinese tourists judging me. Oh my god, it's extremely bruised, look at that.
I thought you would get bruised.
It's okay. Banana bruise to get you in, I think. It just spoils very fast if it's bruised. Oh dude, it's extremely bruised. This is what happens on a bumpy road. But I need a cup, so who gives a fuck? Oh yeah, look at that. I wish I had hand sanitizer. Okay, I'm just gonna wash my hands with the water. You know, you can just do this because the water will evaporate. That's my theory here. I feel like a lot of people are judging me because I am the only one with a bike up here. But when you look at the pictures of Henderson Waves on Google Maps, right, you actually see people with bicycles up here. So I actually thought you could cycle up here. Apparently you can't. You can't cycle on the track, but you can cycle all the way up here. Oh.
feel like I could eat the whole banana, like all 5 of these. I might. You know what? I'm at least gonna eat 3. Bananas are so good, man. So we finally made it to Henderson Ways. I'm now pushing my bike because I didn't realize that you couldn't cycle on top here. Like when I googled images of Henderson Wave and I asked Gemini or ChatGPT, they told me that you could cycle here because I saw a lot of pictures of people doing it. But apparently you can't, you have to like push your bike through, which makes sense because it's like I don't know how like 300 meters on top of the road, and you normally can't cycle on top of a bridge anyway. But yeah, now I gotta push all the way down. Sucks to be me, man. Yeah, it's also gonna rain, so it's gonna be a terrible exercise. Okay, it's about to rain, so we're gonna make our way down. The good news is that it is downhill. The bad news is that it is a very long road back to any of the parking points for Ernie Wheels, which is the bike I'm riding. Yeah, so let's try to make it down before it's dark and raining, because I can hear the thunderclouds already. Other than that, this was quite an enjoyable, scenic bike ride. I want to give it a 8 out of 10 for scenery, but if you're not a good cardio athlete or endurance athlete, this is reasonably tough, okay? Like, I'm not gonna mince my words. The uphill, especially if you're going by the Mount Faber route, it's quite intense. But if you're strong, I think it's not that bad. So it depends. Anyway, it's super downhill now, so either you're gonna brake all the way down or you should walk down. But it depends how pussy you are. I'm not a pussy though. I'm a pussy. It's really downhill. It's really downhill. If you want to have any idea how steep the incline was coming up here, just look at how steep the incline is on the way down. So this is how much uphill we were cycling just now. It is so steep, I have to use 2 hands to hold the bike down because it's going down that fast. And look at the angle. It's at least like, I don't know, it's like 45 degrees, man, I swear. Yeah, it's at least 45 degrees. Look, want to take a look? If I brake all the way down, it might be doable. I mean, I'm halfway down already, so it's not so bad. I'm just gonna put 1 foot on the floor. It's not that bad. Right, we made it down. Honestly, I could have gone down without braking, I guess, but I don't know. It's dangerous. I wanna live long. Yeah, but that was a very fast downward route. Okay. We are now near Alcav Mansion. Not sure how the route is to go down, but still quite a distance down actually. But it's a lot easier to go down now. I should on my GPS so I can track my Strava. Let's do this. Let's continue the workout. So this is the other entrance, it's the Telok Blangah Hill Park. We came in from Mount Faber, Car Park D. We're going out by another exit, so yeah, that was the hike and cycle and run for today. And that's my cardio done for the weekend. Actually, no, not really. I'm going for another run club tomorrow. So basically trying to do cardio every day along with like strength training. Trying to make sure that like I at least make sure my cardiovascular is still there because I'm going to do some high rocks at the end of the year. I'm not really training super hard for that. I just want to get my strength back, but at least, you know, just stay fit. That's my main goal at this age. I'm actually pushing 30. Basically Ang status already. So we finally made it down. I actually didn't take any footage upstairs. I guess because it's going to rain, but if you like sort of content, you want to see more of my cycling and my cardio and my fitness journey, remember to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!